Yo, so I've been on social media for years now. In fact, I've been on YouTube as a user since '06. I've been on FB, Facebook since I believe 2010. So what I'm about to say in this video is not from someone who's a new user. It's not from someone who hasn't been around. In fact, I've been reviewing videos for easily over a year, or doing videos over a year. What am I now? Year and maybe 3-4 months. So yeah, I've had a bit of a YouTube career as well now. Normally, when I do videos or discussions, not all videos, because do a wide variety, have done a wide variety in the past. My style is that of a Monkey D. Luffy, especially East Blue Luffy, where I do when I want, where I want, how I want. You feel me? Now, you can't necessarily do what you want, so to say, because you gotta find your niche, but at the same time, the manner in which I do is how I want. Okay? But when I bring the videos, I'm of the mentality of the persona of an Uchiha Madara. Okay? Where I just come at you and I don't really care. I don't care. I don't give a damn. I just do what I do. Similar but different from what the Luffy style is. But there's a couple other forms to me. Okay? I wouldn't release this one, which I have not done yet, and it's Hulk mode. Hulk mode. We talking about that Incredible Hulk. We talking some Bruce Banner stuff. We talking about Hulk smash, Hulk go off, Hulk straight rampage. So if dudes get butt hurt in this video, I don't really care. If you feel like I'm calling you out, ain't my problem. Nothing personal, so to say, but if it is personal, oh well, shoe fits, wear it. Social media pisses me off. YouTubers piss me off. Facebook piss me off. Instagram pisses me off. Don't even have a Twitter. That would piss me off even more. MySpace been gone. That didn't really piss me off until later. It pissed me off. I won't even talk about the unnecessary common changes that sites have, namely Facebook and doggone YouTube. FB, FB just changes because it feels like it can. YouTube doesn't know what it damn wants to do. Then you have this Gmail, just Google Plus introduction, where, we're just gonna barge in and do what we feel like. Really? No consideration to the viewers, no consideration to the YouTubers. Now, it ended up being that the communication was better, but you could at least warn the brother, except for me coming on and watching a video, and all of a sudden I'm having to change up my entire format. Can't even view Google Plus, can't even view, reply to old comments. I mean, you see this clear gap in time. Like, what is wrong with you? And not only that. So that's, I could say so much about probably each side itself. But those aren't really the problems. It's the users that are the problems. When you got people out here two-faced, you got people out here fake as a mug, who, they be internet thugs, they be trying to internet gangsters. I mean, seriously, you got dudes out here be acting so hard. You say, bro, come with it. They would never say half that stuff to your face. If anything to your face, I know I've lived it. I've had a dude where he was talking, did mad smack, bro. Mad smack. Went to school with him. Yo, he didn't want to throw them hands. He didn't want to throw them. So we even get to the spot. He didn't want to throw them. And I had to put in a little work on him. And you like, oh, it wasn't supposed to be about. No. You don't be coming on there with this internet thug and gangster junk unless you about that life. Dudes don't be about that life. The internet, because of the internet, everybody thinks they can be a celebrity and be a star, be famous. Do you actually have a talent? But no. Social media is like, no, it doesn't matter if you don't have a talent as long as you can get popular. Then you get followers. Which is why Twitter, one of the many reasons I can go as to why Twitter's so screwed up in its whole concept. Not only that, it's a watered down, concise version, butchered version of Facebook is what it is. 140 characters. What the hell can you write in 100? How can you write any intellectual thought in 140 characters? Which is why FB and YouTube extended the whole freaking character thing. Not only from a 500 thing, which you could write, like, you can't barely sometimes write a sentence or 2 sentences in 140 characters. That's retarded. That's why Twitter don't have one, because it's anti-intellectual. I ain't trying to stop people. Let me not get on the stocking moment. Or should I get on the stocking? But back to the point about social media makes people think they're philosophers. Everybody think they're a philosopher. And then you got this whole movement where, oh, it's my opinion. Oh, let me tell y'all about that opinionated BS. That's straight bull, okay? With the opinions, people be acting like their opinions are gospel truth, and you don't dare actually bring logic, reason, facts, and evidence to the table. Don't dare question somebody's opinion. Opinions are worthless, pretty much. Personal preference does have some value. And I've done a video in the past about opinion versus views. Okay, views and viewpoints actually have logic, reason backing them. Okay, they actually have facts and evidence potentially backing them. Whole world views, opinions mean nothing. Opinions are your personal thought. Opinions are nothing. But respect my opinion. But at the same time, most of those people who be saying respect your opinion will be the first one to go off and not criticize, but willing to tear you down for having a different viewpoint than what that person has. It's like, really, seriously. And then you got what I mentioned from the beginning of this video, talking about two-faced people. You got sometimes people out here, right? I done had this happen to me on 2 to 3 occasions. Oh no, two. One, and unfortunately it will happen to both females. I'm just saying that. Another dude talk about, they'll be great. People be questioning your education, your thought. It's like, people don't even know you be questioning who you are. It's like, bro, what is this, bro? Seriously? Dude, who are you to question who I am? You know nothing about me. You know nothing about my character, nothing about my intellect, and yet you're questioning it without having any significant thought behind what you're saying. And if you call somebody out, they go ghost. But to the point about people being two-faced, you got people out here, you can be cool with them literally 2 days, a day before. You was chill, you been with them, exchanging, y'all were the best. Or y'all at least were tight, you were tight, or at least you were fine with hanging around. And then all of a sudden, no explanation given, that person doggone comes off and straight up X's out of your life. Oh, I don't want you around. What is this? What is this? Do I mean nothing? Did you lie to me? Were you a straight liar? Well, I don't know. I don't know what they think about you, because you feel like you don't want to, communicate with me. Some people may say, oh, you're ranting on this. Well, I'm not ranting. I'm dealing with what is going on out here. And let me talk about this trolling. Yeah, I had to explain a couple days ago. I believe it was Wednesday or Thursday. I explained to a dude how a YouTuber, what trolling meant when I was a kid or when I was growing up, as to what trolling is now. Of course, social media corrupts it like it did for most things, right? So, pretty much it's like this. Trolling when I was growing up meant, just like, because there was a chapter, the most recent chapter of One Piece, which was 742, and the most recent chapter of Toriko, and dealt with the character of Chi-Chi. And it's like, Troll King of the Nitros. But if you don't know the series, it's all good and dandy. Pretty much this is what trolling was. It was a moderate, lighter version of sarcasm. It was just doing things. It was comedic. It's hilarious. You just trolling. It's a serious situation, and you just troll. It's a troll. Now, trolls and trolling are these aggressive, unnecessary, rude vibe. You can say these dudes just come with these nasty comments. And as a YouTube beginning and again, I don't know how many have quit because of this foolishness. I know I almost did because just some of the comments I had to block people because this is like no, this ain't cool. This is not like if you disagree with me, fine. Don't nothing related. Just start derogatory things. So the nigga, all these racial slurs, derogatory slurs, you fat, all these things. Okay, all these things. And then sometimes you go to their account, not even no backstory to their, no history to their account. It may have been just created. It's like people wasting their time in the world. You couldn't be doing anything else but harassing people. There's dark sides of doggone social media. Oh my goodness, people have committed suicide because of the moment. Now some of that I ain't with it, but still, this is the kind of stuff that's going on out here. You got people, their lives are being invaded. You have where individuals where they're employed, just a whole bunch of stuff that's affecting their life. Like it goes beyond just no. It's unnecessary. It's immoral. Social media, man. And look, I do love social media, but at the same time, ain't nobody got time to be dealing with the BS that comes with it. Ain't nobody got time to be dealing with the emotional drama that people be putting people through. Ain't nobody got time to be asking basic questions and people to be, ridiculing them for asking intellectual questions, actually proposing intellectual thoughts. Ain't nobody got time for when, let me deal with this. For example, sexism. Let's talk about the sexism, okay? If a dude says something intellectual or says some comment, very, very few likes. Female says something, oh yeah, like it up. If you say, oh, why does this matter? Because it's almost like, oh, males, no, we don't really care what you say. But if you say something highly controversial, attack. If you say something against the view of someone's view of feminism, for example, if you question feminism, butthurt. If another thing is, for example, homosexuality, you throw a different opinion, not being, people, they'll be for. What about the tolerance when you calling me a homophobe, when you calling me a fat, all this? When if I or another person says I don't necessarily agree with your lifestyle, that doesn't mean I'm saying what you do in the private is what you do. But what I'm saying is I don't necessarily agree. Is it now we're all in an Orwellian situation where we have thought police, where you can't. What happened to freedom of speech? What happened to freedom of views, freedom of philosophy, freedom of religion? No, God forbid we actually talk about religion. Abolish religion, yeah! Like, it's gonna actually solve jack, because religion is nothing. We're talking philosophy. What, you gonna abolish a mindset? What did V for Vendetta say? You can't kill an ideal. You can't kill an ideal. You just can't do it. So social media, how much more do I have to say? I know I'm not the only one that's dealt with some of this BS. And then the whole, this whole essence of, that's not even social media, but there's catfishing. With all these scams and all these things, people, there's plenty of benefits to social media. As I said, I do love it. But at the same time, once again, this dark side, it makes no sense. I just want things to be real. Things where I know it's a real world out here, but I just want, where people can come on here and help to find themselves and help to find people like them, okay? And I guess, as a Hulk, a lot of people don't understand the Hulk. They see this image, but the Hulk, he's quite cerebral, and he's trying to find himself. And in that case, social media, through connections with people, I've learned, it's helped develop, and I've seen different things, YouTube, different positions smoking. Come on, people, we need to do better. We need to do better.